let's talk about our wives. All the men out there that have been married, divorced, not going to get married, ruining your life, whatever you want to call it. And that's the funny joke about this whole marriage thing, right? Yeah, No, I did not say that. Oh, yeah.
The funniest part is...
By the way, your wife always comments number one. Whenever I post something, she's like, do you like it? She's checking up on you. I know it.
The funniest part is before you get married, everyone's like, oh, it's the greatest thing. They just tell you all this great shit. Once you get married, all the men who are married, they're like, so you're
Oh,
and I'm like, hey, where was this information 6 months ago?
Everyone talks about it. But yet we still do it.
Everyone beforehand is like, it's going to be the greatest thing since sliced bread. Like, oh, it's amazing. I'm so happy for you, this or that. And then once you get married, they're like, welcome to the suck. And you're like, huh?
Well, hold on. Just because we're such great guys, let's talk about the positive things in marriage.
I don't have to go out and look for it anymore.
Yeah, that's true. You've got a stable situation. It does create stability, and you can now take all that energy, because pretty much when you're single, all of your free time is to chase down tail.
Yeah.
That is exactly what you are doing. If you are not in a relationship or married,
that's what you're doing.
Your free time is searching for the tail. Yeah. And then you get the tail, and then you're like, fuck this tail. This is a piece of shit. Fighting and it's this nonstop situation. And then in marriage, at least you're stuck with them forever. So it's kind of like,
right,
huh? And then now you know why guys have hobbies and they like to hang out in the garage for so long, and they go hunting and they go fishing, and they're like, guess what?
But I never understood why women are so upset. Like, we decided that you were such a good piece of tail that we're going to stay with you for the rest of our breathing days.
Yeah, we have options.
You would think that they would go, if you decided just to narrow it down to one beer for the rest of your days, that beer company should be pretty f***ing ecstatic.
Yeah, that beer company should be like treating you like gold.
Right, you would think.
Like, oh my God, forever
or like if you went, you know what, from now on I'm only buying Ford, or I'm only buying Chevy, or whatever. I'm never buying another brand. This is my brand. That's what we did.
Yeah.
But somehow that gets mixed up into dog shit.
I remember being at the wedding, and one of the, I think it was a dentist, and he's just like, hey man, my car's over here and I've got a boat. You want to go?
Yeah.
Like, you still have time. And I go, damn, that's not a bad idea. Why? Because he brought his girlfriend. He didn't bring his wife. He brought his girlfriend.
I got text messages from my buddies hours before the wedding. Listen, I'll come pick you up. We'll go to Mexico right now.
Done.
And I was, it's funny to talk about and laugh at now. And then you think about it, you're like,
it seems all great in theory, but listen, we are talking.
We love our wives.
All right, guys, and there are very positive benefits.
All of you who are married out there, you know exactly what we're saying.
Yes.
So don't act like you don't.
We love our wife. They are the best thing since sliced bread. That's it.
Yeah.
And that's all I got to say. Honey, I love you if you do watch this. So click like and love and share with your friends.
Babe, I love you, and I hope you support it.
Tell them how much you love us.
Yeah.
So, and then, by the way, I like meatloaf. So well, anyways, and then following the wife situation, right? You get a wife, and then it's usually because you want to have a family with them.
Right.
I kind of, there's all those people that get married, but then they're like with one person, and then they just don't have kids.
I don't understand that.
And I'm going like, well, hold on, that's like a double-edged screw-me sword, right?
Yeah, I don't understand that.
I got one person that I'm going to be with forever. I don't get any choice or variety, and I don't have any kids. And like my choice with the whole, I want a family, I want to have an upbringing, a stability type situation, and so on. And then again, maybe your wife just likes to bring other women to the bedroom, and it's a great thing for you. So okay, because that would be if I wasn't going to have kids,
that's what you call the jackpot.
That's what I would want. I want that would be my alternative, right? We would love to hear from the females out there. I guarantee you, I get bitched at all the time because I don't do but they probably have the same scenario.
I know that I am not the easiest individual on the face of the planet to deal with. I completely understand that. My wife is a saint. insane for saying yes to me for the rest of her life. Not arguing that fact. How do I put this?
Very delicately.
There's a reason why you don't hear of women wanting to just, you know what, I'm going to walk off into the woods for the rest of my days.
No.
I'm just going to live off the land. Right?
No.
You really only hear of men doing that.
Sure, unless you watched one of those shows. I have seen some shows where there's a woman that...
Yes, okay. I know which one you're talking about. And yes, there is a woman.
Is that the one that brought her 2 kids and they sat there for 8 hours and they were hunting ducks? We watched the same episode? Yep.
One. Mm-hmm. But there's one woman who has done it.
And she lived in Alaska.
How many shows are out there? And there's one. You got one.
So let's break that down really quick. 330 million people in the U.S., half usually about females, so it's 180 million. And over 18, so you break that down to 90 million. So 1 out of 90 million over 18-year-old females will do this. Holy f***. That's like one needle in 10 haystacks.
Yeah, if Vegas had those odds, I'm not betting on that one, right?
No, you are not betting on that one. No,
I'm just saying, there's a reason why. I mean,
yin and yang, that's theirs is.
If she doesn't yin your yang, then you're walking off into the woods.
So I'm on this hiking trip with my wife yesterday, right? She takes us into the little PV Hills over here, and it's a horse trail. Great trail. Of course, going up the first hill, I'm like, what am I doing? I'm bitching up a storm.
Yeah.
Problem number 1, don't take me before dinner without feeding me.
Yeah, no. You don't do that.
Cranky as can be, going up this hill, sweating my ass up as you want to go on a hike. And fine. Hike was great. It was a good time after the first hill. And then, I broke through the anger management.
Yeah.
Well, and then we're getting out of the hike. And of course, she's on the phone like, oh, shit, where am I going? I'm like, what do you mean, where are we going? We're on this middle of the road. It's about to get dark.
Yeah.
I'm hungry as hungry can be.
Yeah.
And, I've got a little kid with us, Kasha, that is also hungry and starting to ride up a storm here. She's like, oh, then we start walking down, wrong way. And of course, the phone's on like red. It's about to die, like 2-3%. I'm like, oh boy. And my phone's already dead because I didn't want it. So finally, we do figure out our way out. And along the way out, there's peacocks. Do you know that the male rapes the female peacock? I'm like, no, yes it does. It puts them into a corner and just rapes them. I'm like, honey, it's nature. That's not how it works. No, that's how it works. I'm like, okay, well, I mean, if that's how it works, I mean, whatever you say, honey, but no, that's not how it works. Right. Anyways, that's the whole argument with her and I'm like, yes, honey, that's what the peacock does. The peacock just jumps on that thing and rapes her. Female doesn't want anything to do with it, but that's the way it happens.
That's when the argument comes down to, well, the male peacock is more beautiful than the female peacock. They have all the colors. Mm-hmm. So just let me spread my wings and do what I got to do.
Well, there you go.
Right?
Peacock 101.
They have to taste delicious. I bet you they're big, oily, dark meat birds.
Oh, we should add that to the food list. Can you?
I mean, it's 100% illegal to take one of those things, but...
What if it's on private property?
No, you can't do it.
What if you raise it?
Well, not here. If you're in another area, I'm sure I would like to hear, because I'm sure there's other people in other states who have eaten peacock. I guarantee you it's f***ing delicious. They have
they're big birds.
They're big birds.
Yeah.
So I guarantee you it's big dark meat. I guarantee it. They're probably like big ducks or big geese.
We'll get to that one in our next segment, but
somebody let us know in the comments, please, because I'm interested. Because every time I look at them, because I remember when I was younger and we lived with my grandma, they f***ed up a bunch of my dad's cars because they would sit on top of the roof and they would see their reflection in the car, and they'd dive bomb from the roof into the top of the hood, just blow, because the males are real territorial,
right?
And they think it's another peacock, and they just smash into the top of the car. And my nana, she'd throw rocks at them. She has a little Regatta cup that sits out in front of her house that has rocks in it. She'd throw rocks at them.
She could have a BB gun.
I tried to tell her that, and she's like, well, it's illegal to shoot at them. I'm like, well, you're throwing rocks at them.
Well, but they're protected here, but in general, they're just birds.
I don't know where they come from, though.
Nature?
No, I know that, but I can't imagine that they're just local to here, right?
Oh, no, they're everywhere. They have to be, well, I guess.
I don't know.
Hold on, let me take that back. Let me rewind through memories. I've never seen wild peacocks actually outside of Southern California. I've seen them in the zoo.
In the zoo. But outside of Southern California, And I've been to a bunch of states. I know you have. Have you seen peacocks anywhere?
No.
Where do they come from?
I've seen videos though, like in like Vietnam and in the Pacific Rim.
Yeah, no, yes. I guarantee you they eat them there.
Oh, they eat everything there.
I'm gonna Google this real quick. India and Sri Lanka. How the f did they end up here?
So I guarantee you, a long time ago, someone thought that this is a beautiful bird, and they traded it, and it somehow got here, and they spread it.
Here, let me drop this on you. The blue peacock lives in India and Sri Lanka, while the green peacock is found in Java and Myanmar, Burma. A more distinct
like Burma,
and little known,
Burma?
a more distinct and little known species, the Congo peacock, inhabits the African rainforest.
Pretty cool then. All right, so we got peacocks in Southern California, and actually, no, not San Pedro specific, not anywhere else.
I don't know that they're anywhere really else.
No, and it has to be this hill area, and you know the climate here is always pretty consistent.
So I mean, I get that, but someone brought them here.
They had to. There's no other way. I mean, you saw that Korean bell, right?
Well, yeah, no, I know. I mean, we got nothing but cruise ships and container ships and pirates here, so I get that.
We'll actually have to find out in San Pedro, though, how long have they been here in this PV South Peninsula area?
They've had to have been here.
We'll have to find one of these old timers. Talk to us about it.
Yeah.
All right, so we've talked about our wives. We've talked about food that we want to try. There you go. We want to try peacock. Do you know what peacock tastes like? Well, we're going to find out when someone tells us what it tastes like, and they're probably going to be from Sri Lanka or India.